What's up guys, today we're going to have a super quick guide on every legendary animal location. If you didn't know already, there are a total of 16 different legendary animals. But first, just a couple of quick tips before we get started. If you're having any problems with these, my quick guide on perfect pelts and legendary animals may help you out. I'll leave that in the description. With legendary animals, there is no such thing as a perfect pelt, so you can use whatever you want to kill these animals. And for a few of these animals, you'll have to progress a little bit into the story. I believe for 5 of them, you'll have to be at a certain point. So I'll start with those ones first. To start finding legendary animals, you need to start progressing a little bit into chapter 2 if you haven't already. If you haven't found your first legendary animal in the story, then you're not far enough in the game to find these yet. If you lose a legendary pelt, it'll eventually be taken to a trapper automatically. You just won't be able to sell it anymore. You'll still be able to craft with it. Okay, so I'm actually going to save the spoiler-ish ones for last. They're not really spoilers, but some of them you need to get to a certain point in the story before you can hunt them. So I'll save those for last, just in case you don't want to even know what those animals are. Okay, so I'm going to try to start at the top right of the map, because that's kind of where I went with these. That way, if you guys want to start at the top right of the map, if you haven't gotten any of these animals yet, you can do that and then follow along in the video. Okay, so the legendary moose is found at the very top right of the map, north of Annisburg and Roanoke Ridge, and at the very end of the Kamasa River. Working our way down the Kamasa River, south of Elysian Pool and Annisburg, still though right beside the Kamasa River, is the legendary beaver. Again, south of Elysian Pool, south of Annisburg, and between the E and the R in New Hanover, just south of between those. Next is the legendary boar, still going down the same exact river that we've been going down this entire time. We're actually in the state of Lemoyne now, north of St. Denis, and in the Blue Water Marsh, just above the letters of the Blue Water Marsh, between the letters and the border of Lemoyne. But after that one, you can come over here to the legendary fox, which is found at Maddock Pond, still in the state of Lemoyne and to the left of the Kamasa River, and north of the town of Rhodes. Going down Lemoyne is the letters of Scarlet Meadows. Right beside the last T in Scarlet is Maddock Pond. That is where the fox is at. Now, still going along the letters of Scarlet is the legendary Coyote, just south of the L in Lemoyne. Okay, so these animals are really grouped up in some places and then kind of spread out. So we're actually going to go all the way up north to Amberino, and we're going to start hunting these animals up at the very top of the map. Okay, so next up, all the way at the top of the map, along the Dakota River, northeast of Fort Wallace, is the legendary elk. If you're able to see the Bacchus Bridge or Batches Bridge, I don't know how to say that, and then the Batches Station, it is directly to the east of those. And most of these animals are pretty much right on where the drawings are. If you look at my map, I have the drawings of all of them because he kind of marks it on the map when you find them. But with this legendary elk, it's actually above the picture at my red marker east of Batches Station. But yeah, go up here and then the drawing will be placed on the map. Pretty weird because it's not right where that drawing is. Apparently the skunk is more important than the legendary elk. But yeah, look at where my marker is, not where the drawing is. Now, just a little west of here in Katora Springs, you'll find the legendary wolf. If you look right between the A and R in Amberino and then go south, Katora Springs is right down there, and it's pretty much right on Katora Springs. Now, going far west at the very top left of Amberino, not very top, it's like right here on Lake Isabella and north of Grizzly's West and Mount Hagen, right beside Lake Isabella where we found the Arabian whitecoat horse. If you've seen that video, you should know exactly where this is. Just northwest of the first A in Amberino will be the legendary white bison. Now, going southeast of that, still in Amberino, at the bottom of Grizzly's West and south of Mount Hagen, you will find Cattail Pond. Just to the east of Cattail Pond, you'll find the legendary bighorn ram. He's right between the Cattail Pond and the Dakota River, and just northwest or kind of directly west of Valentine. Now we are over in West Elizabeth. To the left of that, or to the west, will be the legendary buck. It's northwest of Strawberry, right beside the west in Elizabeth, the left of West, and to the north of the lake or whatever that is called Owenhela. But yeah, that's where you'll find the legendary buck. I've seen a lot of people having problems with this one with him not showing up, so in case I didn't say it already, if you're having problems finding one, usually you can camp out. Sometimes you'll have to camp out and then go do a mission, and then the animal should be there. I don't know why that's a problem sometimes, but just try doing that. So we're gonna start with the ones where you have to progress a little bit into the story to find them. So if you don't want to know that, don't listen to this part of the video. It's not really a spoiler, but just in case, I just want to like kind of give you a second to click off the video. So we'll start with the first one, which I'm sure if you're watching this video, you already found this one. It's the grizzly bear. It's the first legendary animal that you can find, and I think that's what unlocks the rest of the legendary animals. It's kind of like a tutorial into these. He's found in Grizzly's East and can be found in this little divot here between the mountains. But yeah, he's found in Grizzly's East, right where the mission was. He should still be there, right beside the O in Amberino, the last O, and between the I and E in Grizzlies. And then the next one is found down in Lemoyne, found in La Grasse, the little swampy area. I'm not going to show him. A lot of YouTube videos already show the alligator. Kind of ruins the story a little bit. Not really, but it would have been nice to see the alligator first in the game rather than somebody's YouTube thumbnail. And you need to be past, I think, chapter 4 to find him. I believe after you pass chapter 4, you'll be able to hunt him. Okay, so the legendary panther can be found here along the coast, southeast of Rhodes and to the east of Braithwaite Manor. This one has nothing to do with story progress at all. The only thing it has anything to do with is the challenges, the hunting challenges. You need to make it to the hunting challenge level 10 to be able to hunt this guy. To see your hunter challenges, go to progress on the pause screen, go to challenges, and scroll over to the master hunter. Until you get to challenge number 10, you will not be able to find him at all. Okay, so out of all of these legendary animals, these next 3 are probably the most spoilerish, and you need to beat the game to be able to get them. I tried coming here before I beat the game, and I was not able to do that. So yeah, I'm going to be showing the map past Blackwater. If you guys don't want to see that, don't watch the rest of this video. I don't really want to spoil the map for you if you haven't gotten this far already. But yeah, that's all it is just map spoilers. So if you're okay with that, then watch the rest of this. It's up to you. There's only 3 more on this side of the map. So we'll start with the closest one, which is the legendary Tonka Bison. He can be found right here. If you're looking at Strawberry, head down in Blackwater, go down here, just for kind of for a reference, and then he'll be southwest of Thieves Landing and a little north of San Luis River. Now keep going to the west. That's the only direction that we can really go in, through New Austin. Head over to Rio Bravo, and on the eastern border of Rio Bravo, pretty much, you will see Rio del Lobo Rock. Right to the left of that, or to the west, will be the legendary pronghorn. And then for our last one, we're gonna head up to Tumbleweed at the very far left side of this map, in Gaptooth Ridge, right above the T of Gaptooth Ridge, and to the west of Tumbleweed will be the legendary cougar. And I think I said that you have to actually beat the game. You don't have to beat the entire game, just chapter 6 to be able to hunt these 3 animals. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, correct me down in the comments. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully this guide was relatively quick. I wanted it to be a little faster. Don't forget to leave a like. Thanks for watching. See ya.